Hi, this is Uncle Jay. Got to say, I'm Uncle Jay. My platform where I give common sense advice on different subject matters that I find online, things that impact my world, or things I just want to talk about. Sometimes I do commentary as well. Today, I think I'm going to do a little bit of both. And just recently, I was in a subdivision. I was driving, and I saw a man on a bicycle. He was wearing a helmet, didn't think anything about it, just kept going. And then as I get closer to a house, I noticed there were two kids on bikes and one on a scooter. None of them were wearing a helmet. Now, I guess I'm thinking that the parents are saying that they're in a subdivision. It's private, it's quiet, they're just outside playing. And how dangerous can it be? Now, it's been hot lately, the last couple of months, and I've been through several neighborhoods driving, and I see young people on um, devices that have wheels on it. They're on their bicycles and they're on tricycles, they're on scooters and skateboards and skates, and they're on electric bikes and gas powered ATVs, and you name it, I've seen it. And almost always I see children without helmets. And it's just strange to me. Now, I grew up in a generation where we didn't wear helmets, but at that time, helmets was almost unheard of. No one wore a helmet, not on motorcyclists, not on bicycles. No one wore them. But today is different. We know now that head injuries are dangerous, and they can cause a lot of pain. You can turn an incident to an accident. So a helmet is something that is just necessary. When I see adults riding in my neighborhood, I live in the country, I always see helmets, always see helmets. But when I go in other people's neighborhoods and see children on these devices and they don't wear helmets. And I think it should become a standard that you want to make sure that you want to keep your family safe. Now, I'm not saying that people should stop the fun, but you just want to have fun safely. Because again, you can turn an incident into an accident, and it's just not fun. Now, I myself had a head injury just recently. I was washing clothes. I had one of those stackable washers, the washer on the bottom and the dryers on the top. And my clothes were finished drying, and I was opening the dryer door to get my clothes out, and I opened the door fully open, and I put my clothes in the basket. And when I bent back up, when I was standing up again to get my clothes out the dryer door had begun to close itself, and I didn't know that. So when I stood up, I hit my head on that metal door, and as they say, you see stars. I did. I closed my eyes, and the whole room was spinning. And I was lucky. I did not have a concussion, no bleeding, no scarring, nothing like that. I had a headache for about 2 days, but I suffered from migraines from time to time, so I couldn't tell the difference. But I was lucky at that time. It's very painful. It's very painful to hit your head on metal. It's painful to hit your head on concrete, on asphalt, and it's just not as something you just want to go through or want to put your family through if you can. Now, my advice is that if you are going to be on these devices on wheels, then wear a helmet just for safety, nothing more. But that's all I want to say and all I want to talk about. That's all Uncle Jay has to say today. If you like my channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, or leave comments. Maybe it's something I miss. I'm not perfect. Thank you.